Good morning for you, for me. It's Friday, November 28th for me, but it's good morning for you. What day? Aries, you're gonna get posted on Monday. So for you, good morning, Aries. My name is Yubi. I'm your astro-friendly Latina therapist, and thank you for entertaining tarot with me. These are general readings, and so it could be a word, it could be a sentence, it could be a feeling, it could be the title of this message that called you here. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Don't force it. Check out your sun, moon, rising, north node, south node, and or all of the zodiac signs, because there could be a message. Something stands out for each one of you in each of your life areas. What were the news? I'm doing a general spread, my version of a Celtic cross, kind of like last week. Something like I just like that. I feel it feels good. So 3 oracle cards to start off the reading. I'll do my version of the Celtic cross, 3 cards of practical advice, and then I'll close it off with another oracle card where I will read the earthly and spiritual meaning to close it off. Yes, I hope you all had a great week last week. You may notice I have my life tree up and running. You might also notice I have my Italian homework right here. It's the last unit. I just need to pass the class. I just need to pass both my classes. That's it. It doesn't matter what letter grade, as long as I pass. So that's what I'm doing today. Friday evening for me, but this is Monday morning for you. All right, here we go. Aries, sun, moon, rising, north node, south node. Ooh, specialization. Are you specializing in something? Are you advancing into a specialization? Are you learning something new? It's definitely heart-based. It's something empowering. It's something that you are creating, manifesting, change, transformation. There's a lot of butterflies all around this individual. 2 more, please. 2 more for my Aries folks. Aries, I mean, there's definitely fire there for sure. So you're yes, preservation, either healing, but it's also boundaries. It's making sure that you're not giving to, look at the contrast. Look at the contrast. The light up here, this giving, and then it's this holding back to nurture yourself. Yeah. Oh, okay, balance. Gemini card, duality, both sides. How fascinating, right? I showed you both cards. I'm like, well, look. So there's something about balance. There's something about boundaries. There's something about creating, going out, and then coming back in. You could be dealing with a Gemini. Aries, there could be a calling for you to balance whatever it is that you're learning, whatever it is, this new chapter, whatever that looks like for you. Definitely learning how to stay balanced, look at things from different perspectives, right? The light and the dark, living and dying. There's something about duality with this experience. So let's jump right in. Aries. Didn't notice this. Underneath the balance, there's a, what is this? Salamander? A gecko right here. It's an animal of some sort. Never noticed that before. All right, Aries, how are you starting off? How are you presenting? How are you showing up? How are you showing up? 8 of Swords. Yeah. 8 of Swords is feeling stuck. 8 of Swords is perception of being stuck. So if you look in this particular card, she's looking at herself in the mirror And she's not really stuck, but she's looking at herself and stuff. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, excuse me. There's something about perception, illusion, feeling stuck. You're just feeling stuck where you are. What's the fork in the road for you? Having to heal that. Healing. 3 of heartbreak. But it feels more healing energy. Healing whatever it is that you're feeling like you are stuck in. It's an opportunity. Fork in the road. Remember, it's an opportunity from the universe. Like, hey, are you going to deal with this heartbreak? Hey, are you going to heal from it? So it's just an opportunity. How are you really, what energy are you actually tapping into? What energy are you actually tapping into? What energy are you actually tapping into? Okay, hold on. There's something here, look. There's these butterflies around her, but then here it's these crows that are around her. That's what was standing out. So it's almost like these crows, this feeling of perceived stuckness with these ideas, these worries, these like these it's almost like these crows are experiences, but they're going to transform you. They're opportunities. Each worry, each thought, each pulling at you is an opportunity to transform. It's an opportunity to heal. I just needed to say that because that's what was standing out while I was shuffling. What energy are you really tapping into, Aries? Work. Has to do with work. Has to do with partnerships. It has to do with collaborations. So you're in the middle of working. It could be a work experience where you're needing to find balance, transform. What is the hidden energy? The energy you're not tapping into, it could be energy that can help you and you don't realize that it's there. It could also be energy that you should avoid because it might not help. Or it could be an energy that is going to unfold regardless because of just the unfolding of the story. 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, relationships, friendships. So it's work partnerships and friendships. So there's this duality of, not a duality, but it's 2 roles, the blending of 2 roles. So it's almost like there's a work partnership. And, through our work partnerships, friendships are often developed, right? You have your work mom, your work friend, your work dad, like people take on certain roles at work, and there's a need to be careful. There's a need to make sure that you stay balanced in the responsibilities, in the duties, in the expectations, right? In terms of how much are you giving to this work partnership and how much are you making sure you're holding back, because it is a work relationship, right? So that you're not overgiving, you're not depleting your energy. What are you walking away from, Aries? Aries, if I remember correctly, one of your readings was on like you had just found your tribe, and it was about balancing boundaries. What was it? 818, my angel number. Yeah, it was about boundaries. It was about making sure that those relationships in this new experience, that you maintain the reciprocity. I remember correctly. 5 of Cups. Sadness, grief, loss, expectations. Like they had an expectation. Like, look, this is an interesting 5 of Cups. There's 3 here that are empty. There's this one that she's fixated on, like trying to dig it out of the ground. But then if she were just to look behind her, there is one that is full, that it has all 5 like magical dots. I love this one because this is just a different interpretation of the Five of Cups. There's like sadness over the ones that are dried out. And even the one that she's intentionally drawing out, but there's like, it's almost like there's a secret cup that she's not paying attention to. 2 secret cups. So this even gives you like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This gives you 6 of Cups vibes. 6 of Cups is 6 of Cups is soulmate energy, but here it feels like it's 6 of Pentacles, where like how it's unbalanced, right? Like there's 3 that are empty. There's 1 that's being emptied out. There's 1 that's hidden, 2 that are hidden, 1 that's hidden. Both are hidden out of sight in a different way. But it's almost like she's fixated on the one that's like the hardest to access, the hardest to access. But if she were just to turn around, this one's like right next to her, and it has like 5 magical stuff. So it's perception. Again, this feeling of like, I don't have something, but you do. You have an abundance, and it's just changing your mindset around that experience. What are you walking towards, Aries? I'm trying to figure out. So you're walking away from that. You're walking away from disappointment. You're walking away from a lack mindset. You're walking away from not seeing those opportunities. And not only not seeing, but picking the opportunity that is 8 of Wands. Yeah, like you're walking away from missing opportunities or being fixated on the opportunity where you're like aterrada, like you're what's the word? Stubborn. Where you're stubbornly like, this is, it has to look like this. It has to be this one. Like feeling stuck on that mindset. And you're walking away from that, and you're walking towards connection. You're walking towards 8 of Swords is communication, fast, but in this particular, this feeling feels like more connection, like united, like, hey, let's get our wands together, right? All in. So again, 3 of Pentacles, feeling like working together, more balance, like everyone taking on the responsibilities that they need to take on, a balanced effort, right? Versus being fixated on it has to look a certain way. It's like, no, we each have different things that we can contribute. We each have different strengths, right? Not one person has to be doing all the work. Not one person has to be like the fixed vision of how something should be, right? And it's possible that that's something that you learned from your previous experience, right? You've specialized, you've become a master in like, oh, like this is what I think it should look like, but the reality is different, right? And so now it's about making sure that you stay balanced, right? So you're not depleted in this new experience. What's the sitch? Aries, the sitch for you. The sitch for you. What is the situation for you, Aries? It's around you. Aries, you. The Emperor. It's you. It's boss energy. It's confidence. It's leadership. It's knowing what move to make. Like if you look, he has that chess piece. And there's a knowing of like, I know where I'm going to move this chess piece, right? Like he's on the chess board. He has a world around him. And it's not the world. What is that? What planet is that? It's not the world. I have to look at the card. It feels like Mercury. So there could be, I mean, something about Mercury. Communication. Mercury is about communication, right? It's about communication. So again, it's how are you communicating? How are you communicating and presenting yourself in the leadership, your natural leadership capabilities? Aries, you're a natural born leader. And or it's something that you're developing. If it's a Aries rising, it's something that you're learning how to develop, how to present yourself to the world. What are your hopes, Aries? Hopes. Hopes is that you don't get stuck in indecision, right? Hopes is that you don't get stuck in it's either this or that. It's either, you know, I'm giving or I'm not giving. It's being able to, your hope is that you will be able to stay balanced with the give and take, with the balancing of whatever worries you, and to step into your intuition as a leader. This is also about intuition. Two of Swords is she can't see the way. She has to tap in within herself to know the way, to know what decision to make. Fears. Aries. Fears. Fears is the sun. Fears is that the opposite of the sun is the moon, right? Fears that there's going to be something hidden that you won't be able to see what's being illuminated. Fears is, you know, depletion or feeling overwhelming of the heaviness, right? Of whatever it is that you're experiencing, whatever indecision that you're experiencing, like feeling the heaviness, feeling the pain, because you remember you got, this is your crossing energy. Fearing the pain, right? Fearing what the healing work will do. And by contrast, right, it's no, you're going to feel liberated. You're going to feel liberated when you do that healing work, because that's your crossing energy. Outcome. Aries. Aries, outcome for you. The outcome. The outcome. King of Pentacles. Stability. Being able to be stable in your finances. Being able to be wise with the decisions that you've made as to how the steps to this outcome, right? Yeah, like stability, emotional stability, even, you know, the King of Pentacles is there's a nurturing aspect because it's Pentacles. Pentacles is very earth energy. Earth energy is very it's you know, not looking at gender, but like looking at characteristics, like very feminine, very nurturing, very like stable energy. Aries. So becoming the King of Pentacles, embracing your strengths as the Emperor, right? There's something about the wisdom and the balance that you receive from tapping into both of these energies. Yeah. Let's get a card, an oracle card to close this out. Oh, no. I need the 3 cards of advice. This, you know, out of all of this, this is what's standing out for me. This insecurity. It's almost like, it's not a heartbreak. It's insecurity. It's insecurity. Insecurity, for whatever reason, is like it's being highlighted. Not being sure of how to navigate, not being sure of how to maintain the boundaries, not being sure of what decision to make. That's what stands out. 3 words, 3 cards of it. Practical advice for my Aries folks. 3 cards. Practical advice for my Aries folks. Yeah, go on this healing journey. 6 of Wands. Go on this, it's going to get better. Go on this healing journey. There's reluctancy, there's like hesitation, but you're going to go to calmer shores. You're going to become the King of Pentacles. You're going to find stability through this healing process to stay balanced. I mean, balance is also Libra energy. Balance is you're in search of balance, which means there's going to be periods where you're not going to be balanced. Hermit energy, Virgo energy, embracing knowledge, embracing the specialization that you come with, the knowledge you already have, embracing that and using that. Look. The Hermit is lighting the way. So it's like you already know the way. You already know the way because you've done it before. That's probably going to be it. You already know the way. You already know how to do this. You're shining the light, right? You're starting off with a special, like you already know, right? You're starting off already as like the Hermit. So you already know how to do this, Aries. It's just like, I feel like it's like just a reminder. And like we Three of Wands and the Star. Yeah, healing. Three of Wands and the Star. I did my best to try to cover her. She's wearing a bathing suit now. She's wearing a bathing suit now. You have 4 cards instead of 3. Three of Wands is like waiting for that right moment to take action, waiting, right? That's Hermit energy, that's Virgo, and like waiting for that moment to step into this healing work, right? The Star is the healing work around this. And having the knowledge, having the know-how to decide to walk towards it. Yeah. You know how to do this. It feels like you already know how to do this. Like you've done this before. You've done this before. Aries. Now we go to the Oracle card. Practical advice. You already know how to do this. Aries, you already know. One card to close off the reading. One card to close off the reading. Aries. 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 Oh, snap. I need to pay my toll, my bridge toll invoice. When you cross the bridge out here, you get revision. Look at this. Review, revision, revise. Yeah. Review. Mercury, review. Mercury retrograde. Revision, let's see. Yeah, whenever you cross the bridge around here, the bridges, when you come back, there's a toll that waits for you if you don't have the fast track. And I don't, because I hardly ever cross the bridge. Earthly meaning, your body remembers the trauma, the closeness, the love, the fear, and the exuberance of your full history, even when your mind doesn't. Bring a memory to the surface to align your current self with the knowledge stored in your body. Go deeper into a challenge to go beyond it. A study of the past will help you recognize and break a limiting cycle, right? This feeling of stuckness, where I'm like, you've been here before, right? You've done this before. And so it just feels like something that, it's something light, something that you just have to remember how to do. Spiritual meaning. The memory of creation is stored within the ground you walk on. Still your mind, relax, close your eyes, and feel the timeless healing energy of our Mother Earth. There is one love, one breath, and one dream flowing and evolving through you and this beautiful planet. Touch her, think of her, feel her all around you, and know that she's inside your heart. Funny how it's talking about Mother Earth. The timeless healing energy. I mean, this looks scary, right? Preservation. But if you think about Mother Earth and how she preserves herself, like the Mother Earth knows what to do, right? Like, our ecosystem knows we know how to find our balance. We know how to achieve that. Like your body knows how to heal. Your body knows. I tell this to people sometimes, and I don't think they realize it. Like your body, when you have a finger cut, paper cut. When you have a paper cut, your body will naturally activate, right, and send signals to your body to address it. Like your body will just naturally work on the healing process, depending on what it is, right? Some things will take a little longer than others. And to a certain degree, right? For the most part, there is a natural inclination for our bodies to do what it needs to do to heal. And so, why was I saying that? Oh, because of Mother Earth, right? And that picture, it looks scary, but it really isn't. It's just preservation. Like, we will naturally do what we need to do to self-preserve, right? If that means we're taking time for healing, if that means we're isolating a little bit, if that means we're setting boundaries, right? Like, we're going to do what we need to do. We can only tolerate so much, and your body will definitely let you know. Your body will definitely let you know when too much is too much. And it's just our job to figure it out, to decode it, to listen. But Aries, that's for you. Click the like button if that made sense. Let me know in the comment section what worked, what didn't work. Let me know. Just talk to me, Aries. I hope you have a great rest of your week. Until next time.